Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
First down here for the offense. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The shot that clears want to pick up the tempo.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
He's going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series. Taking a shot down the field, they got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in this situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none of this running game down on the goal line.
And they'll knock him down.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this one.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Firing deep. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
Carolina, 7. Alabama, 0.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Brings it down on the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Jordan. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They've got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They're lining up to boot it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Moves around to clear up the vision. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw on first down. Scrambling away. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. And it's caught inside the 25. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He spins that thing down the middle. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but oh, it's out! How in the world did the offense retain possession?
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone. You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm this week.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Fires toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And the Chanticleers are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Coming after it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Looking to pass on second down. Turns it loose deep. Snatches it on the right. All kinds of running room. The 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top on first down. And he's got it! Touchdown tie!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point is good. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. One more snap coming before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pressure. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
That's the end of the first half, with the game tied.
The shot that clears will boot it away to start the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's got his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Get up. Get up. Yep, I think that's what everybody says to their quarterbacks after they take big hits like that. He got the first down, but you don't want to make a living taking those whacks.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket, and there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Quarterback extends the play. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Looking downfield, it's Reed. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me. Not that.
He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell he's surveying the field. Somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Trying to beat the D deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the shot to clear is moving quickly to the line.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there.
Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
On 3rd down, going up top. Keeps the play going. Trying to escape and get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
And that's another shot to clear. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
First down to start the drive after the break. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Second down coming up. The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. He has been surgical. precision passes, using the scaffold, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggression. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Hit me.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He'll pull it down and run. And he's knocked down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Trying to get to it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. Working that left side now. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back, let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And he intercepts it. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David. You know, on offense now, you have a chance to break one maybe in the run game or finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
The Chanticleers will try to run out the clock in this final minute. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they capitalize not
Yo, do not throw nothing
pick,
stupid, bro.
but the great
Trust me.
return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, that stings. Your offense has a chance to salt the game away, run the clock out. You're trying to make a play. You decide to throw the football, which we can talk about that decision later on down the road, but you throw the INT. Now you better hope your defense bails you out.
Hurry up, bro. Hurry up, bro. We wasted time. Hurry up.
Positive play and picked up a few on the run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. He wants it all. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just
That's
a
the
second.
exact
We'll
reason
have
why I
to see
told
what
you.
the flag's about. Man, at this stage of the game, does that hurt to have 6 points taken off the board? Now they've got to regroup and try to get it in again. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Pocket starts to collapse. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going.